Hey guys, so today I have a huge haul to unbox. I went crazy at TarotArts in Pasadena. If you live in Los Angeles area, you have to go. It's one of my favorite stores. There are tarot, metaphysical in nature. They have phenomenal selection of tarot in there, like thousands of decks, I think, hundreds for sure, and the wonderful book selection. And the people that run the store are just so wonderful and just have such a beautiful energy in there. Every time I go to that store, I leave just so happy and energized. So I just want to show you kind of what I got here, and I guess we're gonna unbox all of this together because I want to see what those decks look like. So this is going to be a really long chatty video, most likely, because I have two of those bags here. So the first deck I got was this First Aid for Broken Hearts Tarot by Nonara. So let me just go through what I got, and then we're going to unbox each if I still have time. Okay, next up, I got this Fior Pavlov tarot. I've heard such good things about it. The artwork is supposed to be a little bit more into the occult, and it's very like Rider-Waite-Smith deck, but I was just really excited because I don't have anything like that in my collection, and I've heard like really good things about this deck. Next, I'm just gonna like dive in and pick out whatever is in there. So this is just like a box. Let me actually unpackage this so I can show you. And my husband got it for me. We already have, I don't know if you can see, there's a magician one. These are just basically like a wooden box that can house your cards inside. So it's good for those decks that we might order on things like make playing cards that come without a box, or the box is not like sturdy enough. So, and I love Temperance because that's my husband. My husband is my Temperance card. Next, I got a book. This is Entering Hecate's Garden by Cindy Brannan. I have read this book on, it's a great book. I have read it on audio. I read a lot of books on audio because I hike a lot and I like, or when I work out or when I drive, but mostly when I hike, I like to listen to an audiobook. There's something so beautiful and so special about, being in the nature, hiking, seeing the beautiful landscapes. I live in Southern California, so where I live, there's a lot of like mountains around. So I hike just around my house with a lot of mountains, and that landscape, there's just something so magical about it. And it always, I always get like the most beautiful ideas when I go on my mountain. And I also love listening to different audiobooks. I feel like I absorb them in such a profound way, like the messages from them. And I'm neurodivergent, I'm autistic, so audiobooks are just like God sent for us, people on the spectrum. And yeah, this is a wonderful book. So I also wanted to have an analog version, so that's why I got that. Then the new to me book is this Numerology and the Divine Triangle. And this is by Faith. I will link everything, guys, in the description box to the TarotArts, because they carry all those and we want to support an independent business. No zone on this channel as much as I can. I'm gonna try not to promote big corporations because we don't like that. Let me open this book so I can kind of show you. Oh my gosh, the plastic. Anyway, so that's what it looks like. This is by Faith Javain and Dusty Bunker. And yeah, I really want to get into numerology. That's something that I haven't really dived into with my occult studies. And oh, this is nice because it has a lot of like tarot references. Wow, this is going to be really beautiful. It goes through, oh my goodness, it goes through entire tarot, major arcana. What else is here? Bible, symbology. Um, let's see. The divine triangle. Oh, this is gonna be really God geometries, your personal numbers. This is gonna be pretty in depth. It also goes into all the suits of the tarot. So like for instance, there's wands, and it goes through each card as well. This is gonna be really good. I'm so excited because I have not I haven't really spent enough time diving into numerology. So when I saw this book, I was like, I have to have it. This looks amazing. What else we have here? Oh, this is just a little dish that my husband got. He likes like little gems and stones and stuff like that. And I think that's it for that one. One more to go. Okay, just a kind of to break the monotony of the cards. Just kidding. But we got these incense. These are vegan friendly, no artificial fragrance, 100% natural, no dye. So we got two, the Palo Santo, and these are harvested in Peru and made in Japan. And this one was harvested and made in Japan, the Hinoki. Oh my gosh, I have to smell it, you know. Stop. Oh, and it comes with like a little stand. How cute is that? So you basically can put your little incense into a little stand like this. That is so cute. And it's like made out of stone. This is a stone. I am so excited because they smell so good. I love burning incense. I do a lot of smudging in this house. I'm a doctor in my civilian life. So because like of my profession, sometimes I feel like I am really exposed to like a lot of people's energies, and sometimes they're really heavy, because of the job that I do. Like I deal with a lot of like emotional heaviness. So to me, like coming home and smudging and trying to burn an incense and ground myself is like it's like a ritual that I just have to do for my mental health. So I love incense. Next tarot that I got is the Magical Hours Tarot by Fabiana. No, I'm sorry. Written by Cecilia Latari and illustrated by Fabiana Belmonte. I don't know. There's just something so beautifully fey about this cover. When I saw it, and we'll unbox it in a second, but when I saw this, I immediately felt just this land connection. I consider myself more of like a land mystic. I'm really, really strongly connected to the spirit of the land. My beliefs are more animism in nature, but I feel like this is going to be such a beautiful deck to connect to the spirit of the land that I live on. And yeah, I'm so excited about that one. This is beautiful. I also got the Tarot of the Abyss. This one is just like very black and white. Beautifully, it looks like etchings, and again, I'll unbox it in a second, but I I don't know, there's just something about the artwork, and I also heard so many good things about that particular deck that when I saw that they had it, I was like, I just have to get it. And plus, I just feel good about supporting an indie store. Anyways, this next one, I follow this artist on Instagram, and I had to get this Nova Witch Tarot because the artwork just spoke to me. It's so feminine. There's just like something so feminine about it, and the feeling, the simplicity of the cards. I was like, you know, I think that she wants to come home with me, so we're gonna get that too. And then only two more things, guys. I spent so much money in this store. Oh my gosh. Anyways, the last one that I got was this Oracle deck. This is Initiates Oracle by Marcella Kroll and Adam Smith. I had to get this Oracle. It just came out, I think, this month. And the artist, she is neurodivergent, like me. She's autistic, and very highly educated, incredible person. And I was like, I have to have something like this because it has this, you know, more of an Egyptian feel, and I don't have anything like that in my collection. So we got that, and now this is just a malachite stone that my husband got for, he likes to collect these. Okay, so let me go just in order, I guess. So let's start with, let's start with this Nova Witch. And you know what? I may have to bring the scissors. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. There's no way I can open this with my bare hands. So, okay, let me just start with, I grabbed the Tarot of the Abyss. And I'm not gonna go through every single deck in depth because we'll be here for 3 hours, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna unbox each and just look at the few cards. If you have any specific requests for any of them for me to kind of go in depth and review, please let me know in the description, in the comment section. Okay, so here's our little box. Nice and sturdy, nice and matte, how we like it. I think this one is a mass market. Yeah, US Game Systems, so probably mass market. Okay, the booklet, nice. Yeah, just like, you know, the regular booklet with descriptions. I always read the booklets because I like how each author of each deck goes into kind of different meaning of the cards, or they have like their own take on things. So I always find it so fascinating. So I love, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm recording. Am I recording? Yes. Okay. My heart stopped for a second. Oh my gosh. Okay. Imagine I opened all this and the record button was not on. You know, it happens. Okay. Let's look at these cards. Sorry, I'm just like all over the place today. Autistic and a little ADHD, so sometimes it just, I'm all over the place. I apologize. Okay, the deck looks like this. Okay, these are the backs. The cardstock, I mean, it's not, you know, it's not like true black tarot or something, but it's nice. It's nice and sturdy. I just dropped it. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna be editing the videos. You guys know me. I don't edit. Okay. Magician. I love the artwork. This is beautiful. I'm just gonna do a few more. This is High Priestess, Empress, the Emperor. Very interesting Emperor. Ooh, the Wise One. I love that one. That's for Hierophant. Okay, again, if you guys want me to go more in depth with any of these decks, please let me know and I shall make a video. And I can't wait to actually work with this one. It's beautiful. I love the cover of the little booklet. So cute. Okay, let's see. So this one's definitely a great buy. I already see I'm gonna love this one. This is probably gonna be really potent for shadow work. Next one, where did I put my scissors? Okay, let's do the Nova Witch Tarot, because I'm really excited about this artwork. Okay, again, sorry, the plastic is just not loving me today. But yeah, this artist I follow on Instagram, and okay, let me show you the box. The box is beautiful. There's some like UV foiling on the, or UV spot on the mat, which gives it a little bit more luxurious feel. Yeah, I follow this artist on Instagram and I love her work so much. So I just really had to get this. And it feels so feminine. This is the booklet. Beautiful. Let's look at the cardstock. I love no plastic. Yay. Let's look at the cards. Okay, so these are the bags. I find them very sweet and feminine. This is how thick it is. You know, I have pretty large hands. I'm really tall, so just bear that in mind. Let's look at a few cards. Oh, this is so beautiful, this full. And again, the cardstock, this one is much better than the last one. I think that I usually don't ruffle shuffle my cards because I don't like destroying them. But this probably could ruffle shuffle and not get immediately destroyed. This is the Magician. Stunning. Oh, High Priestess, look at that. I love how inclusive the deck feels. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna love this deck. I already see this is gonna be a really profound deck. I'm getting such a divine feminine energy from it. Like embodying your femininity. Stunning. I love this Chariot. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, let me know again if you want me to go more in depth, but I already love this one. That is stunning. Again, this was the Nova Witch Tarot. Beautiful. I love this one. Okay, next, let's open the Magical Hours. Let's see. We're gonna remove this plastic first. Yeah, so I really love decks that help me connect to nature in a more like spiritual way, and I just felt like this was gonna be a deck that I don't have anything like that in my collection, and I'm really excited. See, this is what it says. In nature, time is dynamic and ever evolving. The light changes every hour, and with it, the colors and subtle sensations that open our eyes to the magic of each moment. This unique deck follows the path of the sun and the moon throughout the hours of the day and the night. By paying attention to these alchemical shifts, we discover the insights and messages available to us. Magical Hours Tarot includes 78 cards and a 128-page full-color illustrated guidebook. Oh, and I like this one is nice. It opens. I love when the decks open this way. It's just so much easier for your hands. Oh, wow. Okay. The guidebook is like a freaking book. Okay, this is pretty thick for a guidebook. Oh my gosh, this artwork, I'm dead, guys. I am dead. Look at that. Look at the Temperance. I can't wait. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I'm gonna have to go through the all major arcana with this one. This is stunning. Holy smokes, this is stunning. What a beautiful book. Okay, now we're gonna go into, wow. Okay, so in this box, there is another box that is like a regular, you know, card playing box in which the cards are housed. I like that. It's like an extra protection for them. Let me make sure I get all the cards from it. Wow, I am already in love. This is gonna be my friend. This is gonna be a friend that I will very much familiarize myself with. These are the bags. Here's, you know, the thickness of it. The cards are not matte. They're kind of like you know, they still have a little bit of that reflective feel. So I think they're gonna be, you know, very easy to shuffle because there's like a little bit of a slip. I would say the cardstock is similar to Mystical Moments if you have that one. Okay, here we go. This is the full. Wow. You know, I love the symbolism that the artist is using here. The Magician. Oh, guys, look at this Magician. That is not only is there like a great symbolism on this card, but it also, I mean, look at her face. It is giving such a feeling of the Magician card. I am obsessed. Wow. High Priestess. Stunning. Shut up. Empress. That is an interesting representation of Empress. I'll have to read the guidebook on how, you know, they kind of reimagined the Empress energy here. I love it, actually. This is really cool. If you hear my daughter screaming, I'm so sorry. She's playing with her friend. They're like on FaceTime playing. This is Emperor. Oof. That is a cool energy of the Emperor. Hierophant. Nice. Again, I love the diversity and inclusion in this deck. Yes, it's 2026. We need that energy. Ooh, the Chariot. I love the black and the white raven. I'm sure there's an explanation in the booklet about that. The Strength. Oh, this Hermit. This Hermit, you know what? It's giving me the energy of the mountains where I grew up, Bieszczady Mountains in Poland, in the wintertime when everything gets covered in snow and a little bit of frost because it's very cold. It becomes like really ethereal like this, especially in the mornings as the dawn comes in. Oh, so beautiful. Wheel of Fortune. And here we have Justice. Oh, the Hangman. I'm telling you, it has such a beautiful feminine energy. Look at this Death card. Like, what? This is beautiful. I am definitely gonna make this deck a priority to work with this month. Look at this Temperance. Oh, because it has such a, there's something not only feminine, but really liminal, but nature about it. Like the liminality of nature. Stunning cards. The artwork is just fantastic. Look at this tower. Wow. I'm just gonna go like through the whole deck in a second because I can't stop, you guys. This is just, look at this moon. Like, how cool is this moon card? The sun. Yeah, this is, yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna have to probably do a dedicated for this deck review after I interview it and work with it. But the energy it's giving is very liminality of the nature. It's like as if you put like Gaia and Hecate together and they had a child together somehow. This is the kind of energy that it's giving me. This deck, stunning, and it's just like the even the presentation. You know, this is the box. You know, with the little booklet that goes here. This is beautiful, beautiful deck. I am so happy that I got this one. So happy that I got it. It's stunning, 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 stunning. I'll definitely work with it and let you guys know how I like it. Okay, next one I'm gonna open is the Fior Pavlov. Again, a lot of people love this deck. That's why I got it, because I've heard great things about it. I've heard some people that like it's their home deck, so I just wanted to check it out. Okay, let's open. So this one is a regular kind of open book. Open box. Okay, so inside we have a booklet here. I like the booklet. It's a hardcover. Let's see. It is in color, so that is nice. Basically goes through each card, but it's very in depth. At least for the major arcana. Most of them have at least 2 pages of explanation. So this is really cool. I like that. I like the in-depth explanations. Okay, I'll have to be careful with this one because it does have some nudity, as I can see in the book already. Okay, let's open her. I don't know. He's giving me a he vibes, but I mean, it doesn't really matter because tarot is queer, but you know, sometimes you can have more feminine, more masculine energy from certain decks. And I got this one because I felt like this one had more masculine energy, and I don't really have a lot of decks that have masculine energy, so I wanted to have something like that. Okay, so we have beautiful gilded golden edges. This is the backs. I like that it has gilded edge. The cards themselves are linen. So, you know, this is linen, but then they spot treated the little stars. I like that. That's beautiful. This one's gonna shuffle like a dream because it's linen cards, so you can like bend them and do whatever. It has a good slip. Okay, let's start. Here's the full. Yeah, I think there's gonna be a lot of occult in this deck. It's giving a little bit of that like Art Deco. Yeah, I definitely can show you the Empress. I'll get banned by YouTube. Okay. Emperor. There, I like the simplicity. I like that the colors are used in a certain way. Wow, the Lovers is really cool, but I cannot show you. And the reason why it's cool is because it has a male, or what we would perceive as a male figure, with females' genitalia, and a female figure that looks like hermaphrodite. Very interesting, but yeah, I can't show you that. Chariot. and Strength. Yeah, these are beautiful. They're giving very occultist, like a 19th, 18th, 19th. Yeah, like 1800s, late 1700s or something like that. I have a degree in art history, so which I already probably told you, but in case you're new to my channel, I have a degree in art history too, Bachelor's of Arts. So yeah, it's giving very art history vibes to me from the standpoint of like the occult. So yeah, wonderful. We're definitely gonna work with that one, with that deck. Okay, again, this is the Fior Pavlov Tarot. Next, I have two more to open, guys. Next one is Nonara. This is the first 8 for the Broken Hearts Tarot, which I thought it was such a beautiful title or idea. Let me first, after I peel this off, let me read you what the whole shtick of this deck is. Compassionate insight for solace and guidance through healing. Being heartbroken is a perplexing experience, often leaving us with limited mental and intellectual resources to navigate the grief. Much like reaching for a first aid kit to address physical wounds and stop the bleeding, this deck is crafted with the same intention to bring you solace and support during challenging times, akin to patch and go first aid kit for the heart. Whenever you are whether you are well versed in the realm of divination or a novice exploring this mystical world of tarot, this compassionate tool serves as an unwavering source of inspiration and visual affirmation. Beautiful. Okay. So when we open the box, we have this little statement there. You know, this is nice, also nice box. And the first thing, there's this card here, which is basically like a little welcoming card from the author. Here's the booklet. Let's see. Oh, beautiful in color. You know, so basically one page per each description. Nice. All right, let's look at the cards themselves. I really love the artwork that has this kind of like a dreamy feel to it, especially for something like healing. And this just caught my eye. I love the bags and these beautiful matte edges that are green, but they have like this beautiful green. It's very like vegetation green. Oh, I love that it has like a little quote underneath of each card. So maybe you don't even need to look up the meaning if you're just starting out. I see now why they said if you're a novice, this would be a good deck. The image definitely gives a feeling, like they're capturing the feeling very, very well. So here for the full, be open to new beginnings. Everything is not always as it seems. Beautiful. Here's the Magician. Transcend reality with ingenuity. You shape a magical future. Stunning. Very much captures the beautiful energy of each card. In a simple way, but it's still very like it gives you a feeling, you know what I'm saying? So this is another card. This is High Priestess, the Empress. Trust your sacred intuition. Nurture unconditional love. Oh, beautiful. I love the poppies. The use of poppies in this one, that is really genius. I love the dreamy, almost surrealist feel. This is the Emperor. of these cards is very, it immediately gives you a feeling when you look at the card. Oh my gosh, these lovers, look at that. And again, I love the little one-liner underneath of each card. It's really, really cool. Here's the Strength. Again, very inclusive, diverse deck. I love when the artists do that. Hermit. Love this Hermit. What did they say underneath? The inner voice in solitude guides you to clarity. That is beautiful. So yeah, so I would say this one, I don't know, like it's giving me very dreamy, very dreamy feel, very like, you know, it makes sense what the artist is trying to do in terms of it being a deck for when your heart feels really tender and when you need a lot of you know, self-love and grounding, and you're going through something that is you know, like a moment of grief. I definitely see that feeling here, because there's something a little sad about it, but at the same time it's like embracing you in the sadness, you know, and this dreamy feel. Because like when we often go through grief, right, we will, if you went through grief, you'll know, no matter what you lost or who you lost, right, we often have this like really, the tenderness, the emotional tenderness that we have during those kind of vulnerable times, it sometimes makes you feel like you're almost dreaming, like you're not living in the reality, like you're going in and out of your reality, like you're going through waves of, you know, feeling like, oh my gosh, that really did happen, and you start crying, right? And then you kind of reach a moment of solace, and almost like you yourself kind of hug yourself, hug your heart, and it's just this kind of sinusoid of like in and out. So this deck is giving me really that kind of feeling of healing, of grief. Wonderful deck. I can't wait to work with it. I think it might be really good for like working with the spirits or ancestors. Okay, last one but not least, Initiates Oracle. Super excited. This is again the box. Super excited about that one. Nice and thick booklet. Looks like again we have like quite a bit of explanation for each card, which I love. So we have the keywords, the symbolism. This is going to be beautiful to kind of dive into the symbolism. There's a lot on each card. So for instance, this one, devotion, you have a little bit here. So this goes through keywords, symbolism, divinatory meaning. So divinatory meaning continues here and here. So there's a lot of information. Let me show you some cards. I'm really excited to work with this one. From the author herself, infused with occult imagery and insights, Initiates Oracle provides healing transformation for those seeking a unique journey of personal growth. This deck was born from an inspiring journey to Egypt, where the author and illustrator participated in the initiations of the Sphinx with fellow Magi. Initiates Oracle is a bridge, a means to connect more deeply with your spiritual path. It's a guide that can make the mysteries of the occult accessible, offering practical wisdom that you can apply in your daily life. That's honestly, I felt like that was the case based on the booklet. Like it's gonna teach you a lot about symbolism and meaning of symbolism that we often see in the occult. Let me just take off that little paper. Everything is so beautifully thought out in this one. I love it. So this is the thickness of the deck. I like there's kind of like a more matte looking gold, like a typical Egyptian gold that you would see. The backs are stunning. And again, I really was drawn to this oracle because the author is autistic like myself. So I just felt like I really want to have something by a neurodivergent person in my collection. Wow, these are stunning, you guys. Look at that. And I can't wait to, I think this is going to be an amazing clarifier for tarot. And you know what? I think I would pair it. Which one would I pair it with? You know what? I'm just like looking which one would I pair it with. I think I honestly would pair it with the magical hours. I don't know. There's something about both of these that like it would go great together, I think. But I'll let you know. Here's another card. Yeah, I think I would want to pair it with something like that. This is wonderful. This is going to be a wonderful clarifier. Here's the beginnings. Okay, let's read about this particular card because I just want to see kind of like what the author is doing. Where did I put it? Oh, sorry. I want to see what the author is doing with the explanations. Okay, so we have the card beginnings, which I just showed you. This one right here. So let me read you what she wrote, what they wrote here. Keywords: gestation, fresh start, tender, fragile, promise. Symbolism: egg, snake wrapped around egg with mouth open, waxing crescent moon, stars. Divinatory meaning: the beginnings card signifies the inception of a new phase in your life, brimming with potential and promise. You know what? If this resonates, take it as your reading for today. It symbolizes the tender, fragile nature of fresh starts and anticipation of growth that comes with beginnings. At its core, beginnings encapsulates a period of gestation where ideas, plans, or dreams are incubating, waiting to emerge into the world. Like the egg, which holds the potential for life and creation, this card suggests that something precious and transformative is taking shape within you or around you. The snake wrapped around the egg with its mouth open represents both protection and readiness to embrace what is new. It reminds you to shed old skin and outdated beliefs, allowing space for renewal and growth. The open mouth of the snake symbolizes the potential of communication and expression as you embark on this first journey. The waxing crescent moon in the background signifies the waxing phase of the lunar cycle, a time of increasing light and momentum. It encourages you to harness this growing energy to propel yourself forward with optimism and clarity. Surrounded by stars, beginnings suggest that your path forward is guided and illuminated by higher forces. Each star represents a potential direction or opportunity, urging you to follow your intuition and trust in the cosmic alignment of your endeavors. Wow, it keeps going. When the beginnings card appears in a reading, it invites you to embrace the tender beginnings unfolding in your life. It encourages you to nurture your aspirations and dreams with care and patience, knowing that even the smallest steps can lead to significant growth and fulfillment. This card reminds you of the inherent promise of new beginnings and encourages you to approach this phase with openness and sense of adventure. Embrace the fragility of this moment, knowing that within it lies the potential for profound transformation and the fulfillment of your deepest desires. Trust the process of gestation and allow yourself to be guided by the gentle yet powerful energy of new beginnings. Wow. Holy smokes. This is going to be amazing. This is going to be even amazing as just a one card pull. This is so thought out and in depth. I can't wait. I think what I'm going to do this for the rest of this month is I really want to work with the Initiates Oracle and the Magical Hours Tarot. I'm gonna put them as my priority, and I think also the Nonara is giving me, what else did I miss here? No, the Nonara, yeah, that one is also giving me like we need to work together. So but yeah, let me know if you want me to go into more depth with any of them. I'm gonna be obviously spending the next few weeks trying to interview these decks because it's a lot. I can't do it just in one day. But that was my haul. I hope that if you live in Los Angeles area, you'll go check out this wonderful store. It's again TarotArts. I'm gonna link them in the description box. Along with all these beautiful decks to purchase from them, because we want to support the community stores, the indie stores, not the big corporations on this channel. And I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. This was a little long one, I'm sorry, but I think you guys like longer videos, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye.